Hi. We'd like to tell you a little bit about a female recruitment event for Farmington Fire Department. I'd like to start by telling you a few statistics. According to 2018 statistics for firefighters, only 8% were females across the nation. Career firefighters have about 4%, and volunteer fire departments are around 11% female. And Farmington is a volunteer department. So I've invited two of the females on the department. And Megan, I'm going to ask you, what do you think the top qualities are for a firefighter?
I think firefighters in general need to have a really good core understanding of what teamwork is. Firefighting can be like a team sport. We need to play off everyone's strengths and weaknesses. We have such a variety of calls that we respond to, from EMS to fire to hazmat to car accidents. Literally everybody's skills are going to be utilized, and just because you have a weakness here, you're going to have a strength here that maybe I don't have and that I can use from you. And so kind of having a core understanding of what it means to like work as a team, play together, and understand that it's not really a competition as long as we're all moving in the same way. It's kind of what, to me, makes a really great firefighter.
So Lieutenant Christensen, I'm glad you're here. How can you relate to that with the crews and how we're set up on our trucks?
So the crews are set up right now. We have 4 on a crew. Obviously you have your driver, your officer, and 2 guys or gals in the back. And like Megan said here, we all work together as a team. We all go for the same goal. We also learn together as well.
And it's set up really so that we have an officer on that crew, so that everyone on that crew is being directed by somebody in charge. And so you're not left to wonder what to do on a fire scene. Another quality I'd like to touch on is the love of learning. And Megan, could you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, this whole job is literally about learning. When I came in here, I didn't know anything about firefighting or anything about that. And I learned everything I have learned to this point through this department. There is a huge amount of learning to do. Like I had talked about earlier about the hazmat and EMS and fire and just all the variety of calls and kind of the lack of monotony we have forces you to continually be learning and educating yourself constantly about everything that's happening. We have an academy that we go through which kind of intensely teaches you the basics that you'll need to learn for firefighting, as well as how to respond to EMS calls and be the best we can be for the city of Farmington. Mm-hmm. And so that love of learning is something that you really have to really be a part of your core values, because it needs to be a lifetime of learning that you kind of commit to.
Right. We have a lot of educational opportunities outside of the academy as well. I mean, once you get through the academy and you're on the department, then there are a whole host of classes and things that you can continue to take and improve on your skills. I would like you to talk about a little bit about the academy and its time commitment.
Yeah, the academy, there's a lot of a commitment with that. I'm not going to sugarcoat that at all. When you first get on, you're going to probably be doing 2 nights a week for roughly about 6 months. And then once you're off that training, you will still have a training drill that you'll have to go to once a week, usually once a week. And then it's, like I said, it's a huge commitment.
So you're learning these skills at the academy, and then we actually go out to our crews that you talked about earlier. And those crews make sure that we're proficient on our apparatus, on our vehicles.
On your apparatus and your skills. The officer of the training is going to be really in charge of that, making sure that you're excelling, your strengths and weaknesses, what can we work on, what do you need to work on, and then communicating with your officers, making sure that you are getting everything out of the training that you're getting. That way, if there's something else you need to work on, we can help you with that.
And so, you know, like Megan said, these are skills that we're learning, and we didn't come to the fire service with those skills. So, but we did come with a desire to want to learn. We came we're dedicated to the time commitment, and that's what really helped us become the firefighters that we are. Okay, Megan, you know, we've talked about all these qualities, but let's touch a little bit about physical fitness.
So everyone knows to be a firefighter means that we have to be physically fit. We do have a physical entrance exam here at this department. When you talk about physical fitness for a firefighter, it's not about like how much I can lift or, you know, how much I can run or anything like that. Being a firefighter is a different type of physical fitness. It's more of how much can you endure? And I don't mean that to be like a scary word. I more mean like you and I, me and the biggest 350-pound guy, we're lifting the same amount of weight. It's who can do it the longest without using the most air. And so it's something very easy to train when you just know what you're training for. And that's kind of a lifetime commitment to being physically fit. It doesn't mean that you need to be top tier physical fitness, but it does mean that you need to just take care of yourself, you know, and it's just a different type of fitness, if that kind of makes sense. Right. I don't want it to be, it shouldn't be something that's scary, but it is part of the dedication and the team player aspect of I need to make sure that you can keep up with the team.
So Lieutenant, you've been on this department for quite some time. You've had to keep up your physical fitness and quite a lot of other things. So can you talk to your longevity here at Farmington Fire?
Being a firefighter is actually, it's a lifestyle change. Once you get into that workout routine and you keep up on it, try to eat right, you want to be able to do your part as a firefighter. You don't want to be the guy or gal that's standing behind, oh, I can't do this because I'm just out of breath. You don't, like Meghan said here, you don't have to be like a triathlon runner or anything like that. You just need to be able to do the skills and maintain your fitness to the level that you should.
Well, when we talk about the qualities of a firefighter, that's genderless. I mean, those things are for men and women. Yep. And so I agree. I think that the department is supportive of women. Absolutely. And there are no barriers as far as that goes, which speaks to your the fact that you are an officer here at Farmington Fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, as long as, like this whole video said, as long as you're a team player, you talk and communicate well, you're willing to keep up your physical fitness, you love to learn and are dedicating yourself to learning, then you will go far in this department, regardless of your gender, regardless of your age, regardless of any of that. You'll be just fine here, and it's a very welcoming environment in that way, as long as you've got those good core values of a firefighter.
Absolutely.
I agree. So all this to say is we'd really like to see you at an orientation. We have prepared for a female-only orientation on March 11th at 7 o'clock at Station 2. You are welcome to come to any orientation that we have in March, and I think there will be 3 others in that month. We will be following COVID precautions.
And just a note, make sure you're 18 years of age or older.
And we'll be seeing you March 11th.
See ya.